Escape to the action at Seminole Casino Immokalee. It is Vegas style 24/7 because just like Vegas, Seminole Casino never closes. It's pure entertainment anytime you want, and it is truly where paradise wins.
Were you one of the ones that would fall asleep during your classroom history lesson? Well, history is now more alive and entertaining than ever before. The History Channel and the University of Oklahoma are making history by offering the very first TV network branded online course for college credit. It will be taught by Stephen Gillen, an accomplished author, longtime scholar in residence at the History Channel and University of Oklahoma history professor. He joins us now to tell us more. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so I'm fascinated with what you guys are doing and what you guys are making. And I have to be honest, because back in the day, history classes, they were kind of boring. It's hard to make them kind of engaging, but I think you're changing that, right?
Right.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, we all have had these experiences with history classes where you sit in a lecture hall with hundreds of other students, and there's someone like me, a professor, droning on about something that you have no interest in, and you do that week after week, and then you take a midterm, you take a final, and then 2 weeks later you've forgotten everything. So what we have done is we've taken the imagination, the creativity, the storytelling capability of the History Channel and combined it with the academic rigor of a major American university to create a whole new concept for the way we teach and study history. So the lectures, for example, in this class look more like the documentaries that you watch on television. There's lots of images, there's lots of visual, lots of sound, and beyond that, there's also a very interactive platform. So I always believe, I think history doesn't rarely tells us right or wrong. I think what history is it's about opinions, about people who have perspectives on the past. So this class is designed to introduce students or people who are interested in history in some of the major themes and major topics, but it's designed to allow them to create a community of other people who are also interested in these topics and to discuss them and to debate them. So it is educational and entertaining. It's also highly interactive, much more interactive than your traditional on-campus history class would be.
Well, and I think this is absolutely brilliant because if you look back at history, and certainly movies that look back on history, there are some fascinating stories and people should be wanting to learn from them. Do you think this is the new wave of learning and what we're going to be doing in the future in classrooms? I bet it is.
Well, I hope so. We're the first ones. This is sort of a groundbreaking new venture, and I think that others will follow suit. Why? You know, I've lived for the past 20 years in two worlds. I've been a professor at Yale and Oxford and the University of Oklahoma. I've also worked for the History Channel, and it's sort of like, you know, peanut butter and jelly. It's like I felt like it was time to tell peanut butter and jelly that you can actually do more together than you can separately. And I think what we've done is we created a class that brings these together, and I assume that others will follow suit. And then I just want to make clear, this is a class that's being offered for college credit, so people who are enrolled in college or looking for extra credits can take it. High school students who want to get a head start on getting college credits can take it. People who want to go back and finish a degree can take it. So it's designed, you don't have to have any prerequisites, you don't have to have a college degree. All you have to do is go to history.com/courses and sign up. But it's also designed for lifetime learners. So a lot of my friends, people, you know, my age group, baby boomers, who maybe didn't study as much as we should have when we were back in in college, who are interested in history, but they don't really want to take another college class and don't want to take quizzes and don't want to take tests. Well, they can also sign up and they can watch the lectures and they can participate in these discussions as a part of this larger community. So it's a great opportunity for people who simply are interested and have a passion for history. And it's also, if you know someone, if you have a family member or a friend who you know loves history, you can sign them up and offer it as a gift. So it's a whole new way of studying history, and the only thing that everyone has in common is that they are interested in history and they want to learn more.
Yeah. What is this particular class going to focus on, by the way? What part of history?
So it's, the American History Survey class, as it's taught in most universities, is in two halves. So the first half begins with settlement and goes up to the Civil War. The second half goes from the Civil War to the present. This is the second half of the American Survey class. So the first lecture deals with the assassination of Abraham Lincoln. And it deals with all the major topics and themes and questions in American history from the end of the Civil War up through the re-election of Barack Obama in 2012.
Wow, that's a lot. All right. Well, Stephen, congratulations on this again. And I think this is going to be a huge success. And I'm with you. I think this is going to be the future.
Great. Thank you, Carly. It's nice talking with you.
All right, you too. Again, a website where people can go to sign up and get involved?
Sure. It's history.com/courses. Enrollment is open now. The class begins the second week in January, but positions are filling up fast. I just want to say, in honor of our brave veterans, we are reserving 50 seats for free.
Nice.
For veterans of the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan.
That's awesome. Stephen, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you. Thanks.
We, of course, will put all that info on our website as well, fox4morningblend.com.